everyone, it's Tuesday. I'm Shaniqua and this is Newsround live on CBBC. Coming up in the next few minutes, the latest on the California wildfires and the robots who are running restaurants. But first, you might be hearing a lot at the moment about how there's been a rise in the number of coronavirus cases across the UK. Now, it can be confusing and worrying, so we've been finding out more about what all the numbers mean with the BBC health correspondent, Lauren Moss.
Hi Newsround, I'm one of the BBC's health correspondents, which means it's my job to stay on top of everything to do with people's health. And of course, a big part of that right now is the coronavirus. Now, you might have seen that recently there's been an increase in the number of people testing positive in the UK. So how serious is this and what does it mean for all of us? Well, first of all, lots of people are being tested right now. Around 170,000 tests are being carried out every single day of the week. So more tests means more cases are being discovered than before. And it was probably always likely that the number of cases would increase once lockdown measures had eased and people started mixing more together again. But the Health Secretary has said that a lot of the increase is largely down to younger people testing positive for COVID-19, especially those aged between 17 and 21. Now, we know that COVID doesn't tend to make younger people as unwell, and so the number of hospital admissions hasn't yet increased, which is a good thing. But there are real concerns about who people may be passing it on to, say their parents or their grandparents or anyone who's more vulnerable to the virus. And that's why it's so important that we all do our bit to try and stop it spreading, like keeping our distance from each other and regularly washing our hands. The experts have their eyes on certain areas as well where cases are higher than in other parts of the country, such as parts of Greater Manchester and Lancashire, for example, so that tougher rules can be put in place if necessary to try and stop the spread and prevent the numbers going up even further.
And if you've got any worries or thoughts about the coronavirus, make sure you check out this section of our website, which answers loads of your questions about what's going on and how to stay safe. Next, strong winds and extreme heat are affecting efforts to contain more than 20 wildfires, which are now burning out of control across the US state of California. Forecasters have warned of more challenging weather today after temperatures soared to a record high of 49 degrees Celsius over the weekend, and more than 2 million acres of land have already been affected, making it the worst wildfire season in history. And just when you thought robots couldn't get any cooler, they're now running restaurants right here in the UK. Take a look.
Now, you may have got used to staying 2 metres away from anyone you don't know, but these waiters can get as close as you like. Meet Josh and Molly. They're the robot waiters that can take your order and deliver your food without you ever meeting another human. This restaurant isn't only filled with helpful robots, but there's robots and machines all around you.
It's a merger of robots delivering, but we still have the human element. We have cool surroundings. We're just like a Hard Rock Cafe or something. We just got lots to look at. Our tables are interactive. It's bringing families to eat out, but they actually want to talk to each other rather than sitting on their cell phone.
Since the start of coronavirus, many cafes and restaurants have had to close. But thanks to these robots, this place is thriving.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Josh. I am one of the service robots.
So how are Josh and Molly doing?
It's actually fun.
It's really cool because of the robot. To have this is pretty awesome.
OK, let's see what else is coming up for you this morning. We find out your favourite stories and even more robot news. Next, today is International Literacy Day, so we've caught up with some of you to find out about your favourite books and why you love them so much. Oh, and keep an eye out for some CBBC stars as well.
It's just a great book when you're not really feeling yourself. You just need that little boost. It just shows you that everything is possible.
My favourite book is Beast Quest Tychron. I like it because it's full of action, adventure and mystery.
My name's Daisy and this is my favourite book called The Midnight Gang. It's by David Walliams and has really changed me for the better. It's taught me about friendships and different walks of life that people have come from.
Hello, my name is Ella and my favourite book is Lightning Girl by Alicia Dixon. This book has taught me to believe in myself and has taught me to be more positive.
My name is Jasmine and my favourite book The Lynn the Cookie Fairy. I like this book because I really like all the fairies and fairy dust.
Hiya, I'm Tilly and you might know me better as Chloe from CBBC's Almost Never. My favourite book. I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not actually the biggest reader, but this book right here is very, very special to me. It sits on my bedside. It's actually sat on my bedside for the longest time ever. It's called Goodnight Stories for Rebel Girls. The feminist bedtime storybook you'll wish you had growing up, so I'm glad I've got it.
My name is George. Winnie and Melbourne meet Santa, if you can all see. When Santa gets stuck up the chimney, that's the funniest bit when they have to pull him out.
Hello, I'm Beth Bradfield and I play Jean on Mallory Towers. My favourite book is The Northern Lights by Philip Pullman. This is because the protagonist Lyra is a girl of a similar age to myself, so I can relate to her when reading. She has also inspired me to stay true to myself, speak up for what I believe in, and to do anything to save my friends.
OK, time to catch up with some footy news now. Scotland have made it to the top of their Nations League group after beating Czech Republic 2-1 last night. A number of Czech players have tested positive for coronavirus, so they had a much-changed team. And despite taking the lead, Scotland finished on top after Lyndon Dykes scored his first international goal. Northern Ireland were thrashed 5-1 by Norway. Borussia Dortmund star Erling Haaland stole the show with a goal in each half. It leaves Northern Ireland bottom of their group. And England play Denmark tonight, hoping for another win, but they'll be missing Phil Foden and Mason Greenwood. They've been sent home after breaking coronavirus rules. Manager Gareth Southgate has said no replacements will be called up and he'll go ahead with his current squad. Finally, even more robot news. Imagine seeing this on your first day back at school. Now, a dad in Shanghai, China, turned up at his son's school in this giant robot costume. He based it on the Transformers character called Bumblebee and surprised his son and all of his classmates to make their first day a bit more fun. Right, that's it from me today, but make sure you check out our website to read about the 2 asteroids that flew past Earth. See ya!